Sorry everyone, I meant to be on much earlier, but there was issues with everything including my Chrome and my game. My game kept making my controller spin, or my controller kept spinning PS2 or whatever, and everything just kept not wanting to work. I don't know. And apparently I bought Ark's Cache off PS2 ES, and apparently I was on a different account or something, because it didn't go from here. I don't know. I wasted money.
どのクエストにする？いつでもおいで。 のクエストにする？よろしくね。いらっしゃいませ。
I'm just upset about the whole issue of kids not working on the target. Get it in, get some runs. Ooh, crosscar. No rare, no final. People have gotten it. I've gotten over it. It'll happen. darker. Dark Ragnar.
こんにちは。それでは。それでは。
All Diamonds level 1, Double Castle level 1, plus Orc Bomber. I need to complete some various natives of darkness.
それでは要件をどうぞ。
Defeat Oda. Oda.
失礼します。
Who's getting murdered?
Yeah. 私にお任せ。 これはいいものだ。それじゃあまたね。 どのクエストにする？
That thing. Sure.
よろしくね。
Alright. You got 2 swords, a gun, and a... oh, this is a bow. And a staff, and a bunch of other stuff. Ooh. Oh, but I can't use it. It's a sword. Send to storage, send to storage, send to storage, send to storage, send to storage. Hey, what's up, monsters? How are you doing, dude? Saw you were enjoying some Monster Hunter earlier. How you been, man? It's been a while since we've chatted. Oh, my mag is like a little race car now. Shit, that beats my little mag earlier for my original character. That thing looked like a robot. Now I look like I have a freaking awesome F-Zero car. Shit. Not too bad. Just enjoying the Sunday with some streams. Yeah, same here. Enjoying my days off, my Saturday and my Sunday. And then tomorrow I'm going back to work. I got another job now. Working for a factory at Sears Logistics out here, which is literally like 5 minutes away from my house. Closer than Chick-fil-A was. Chick-fil-A was about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. This is literally like 5 minutes. So it's even closer, and it's a very easy drive. I'm working temp for a agency right now. An agency called People Share, but Chick-fil-A was only giving me $9.59, but I'm making right now $11 an hour. And if they decide to hire me full-time permanently, plus with like consistent overtime, with the permanent job, I'm going to be making about $13 to $14 an hour, plus any overtime, which at least this way their hours is going to be consistent. And my overtime is not going to be something where it's like, oh, okay, we'll decide to give you 6 days a week, but then out of nowhere shaft you on that last day, so you're only working 5, and then cut your overtime altogether. Now this job's going to give me either 1 week I'm working 6 days, 1 week I'm working 5, and I work every other Saturday. And then, yeah, I'm going to be getting a lot of overtime. So I'm like, it's going to be nice. They're not going to be like, oh, well, you're working too much overtime, we can't do that. No, this overtime is going to be real good. So $11 an hour, I can't wait to start seeing some of this money. I've done some of the math already, and Chick-fil-A I was making probably around like $1,400 a month. This I'm going to be making near $3,000 a month. I'm about $2,500 a month with $11 an hour. So quite a bit of money. So I can finally save up. I'm pretty happy. That's pretty much how I just started last week, so I got through my first full week. And plus, this job is a lot more demanding. It's an easy job. All I'm doing is stocking shelves with a bunch of packages and things to make sure they can be ready to be sold or whatever they do. But I go around with a cart of a bunch of boxes and locate the shelves that I need to put them on. Not bad, I guess. I'll be expecting some new upgrades. Yes. Definitely once I start receiving some of that, and I can hopefully get my car out of the way. That's my goal right now, is to get my car. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some upgrades. I just need a bigger room, to be honest. If I had a bigger room, I would have a bigger TV. I would have a multiple monitor setup. I would have a better headset, which do I really need a $300-400 headset? But it would be nice to have a better headset at least. But yes, if I had a bigger room, I would definitely have a better setup. But yes, expect to see some better stuff. Hopefully, like, I don't know. I like my blue snowball. Unless there's a better mic in the future that I can look into. I had this Samson CO1U, and I don't know if that was not working at the time when I was recording, and it seemed to work fine with the episode when I released it. But then by that point, it was already sold. I already sent it back. But I'm enjoying my snowball, which is what I'm talking through now. Apparently, a lot of people say it sounds better than this. So yeah, expect to see some upgrades. If you have any good recommendations on headsets, let me know. I don't know if I need a gaming mouse or anything, but like, yeah. I wouldn't mind getting a dual monitor setup, so that way I don't have to read off my TV. But it's still fine, I can see from here. Like, I've increased the size of the text, but it's sadly got to deal with it. And then in the future, I want to get me an actual computer, like the PC with a gaming rig and all that. Until then, though, yeah, I can't really go out and buy some crazy stuff because I don't have the space. But right now, my main goal is to get me a car, and then hopefully I can find a decent apartment sometime after that, and get out of my parents' house. And then that's when you'll start seeing some awesome upgrades towards my streams. But yes. Yes, indeed. And then I'll be able to support my fellow streamers, the people that I love. So, hell yeah. And then I would love to see. Then I would love to meet some of you guys. You know, go to conventions or some shit. Meet all the fans that made this possible. That's what I want. I'm nothing extravagant, but I would love to meet some of you guys because you guys are cool. You guys have been there. You guys have made this possible. Without you guys, I definitely would not be doing this. Some support, help me out. Give me ideas of what I can do in the future, how to make my stuff better. Plus, it's fun. I wouldn't be able to be here if I didn't have someone to chat with. It'd be no different than YouTube. Just talking to myself. And that's what got boring for me. Not only editing was painful. Just take it day by day. I wanted to ask, how is PSO2? I've seen some gameplay of it, but is it worth playing? It's very fun to play. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth to play. If you can get through the stupid caption. I don't know how many people that's turned off. The whole, like, if you go onto JP, whatever the website is to register for an account, downloading and installing it through Ark's Lair is very easy. Because if you download the actual client through the website that you register on and actually install the client that way, it takes forever. I think that's it, right? Yeah. There you go. There's a link to Ark's Lair if you don't know about it. But yes, to me, it's worth it. It's a very fun game. Is it similar to PSO? In fact, have you played PSU? It has similarities to both PSO and PSU, where like, shit, yes, thank you, Zero Sacrifice, for the host. That went off finally. That's been having issues. I think it's because I updated my OBS. But yeah, if you play PSO and PSU and you're a fan of PSO in general, you would enjoy this game because not only is it a combination of the both, but it goes back to a lot of more PSO stuff to where it's like you go through a big area and then you get all these awesome rares, but you also have your classic races and stuff like your hunters, your rangers, and your forces, but it also adds a bunch of other things like you got summoners, which are some pets. Then you got a bunch of other classes and shit in this game, but I think it's very fun. To me, PSO has a lot more hits home with me, so I find that a better game while it is old, outdated, but here's all the classes that I have right now. You can be a hunter, fighter, ranger, gunner, force, techer, braver, bouncer, summoner, and I'm unlocking hero. In order to unlock hero, I have to level up hunter, ranger, and force to 50, I think? No, 50 or 75, one of the two. And then I get this class. And you unlock more classes as you do things, so there's not just these, there's multiple. It's definitely worth a look into. if you're curious about getting into this, when you get into the actual game client, 75. Thank you, Milk Tea. Once you get into the actual client, though, monsters, look for Ship 2. That's where a lot of the English people are at, and that's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm definitely, like... I've been playing this game on and off since 2012, but there's a lot that I have to learn, and there's been a lot of updates since then. So this game is still like alive by Sega. It's not like abandoned or anything. However, it's not coming here soon. It's on the Vita, it's on the Switch, it's on the Android, it's on the PS4, it's on everything. Yeah, no problem. If you have issues with the capture, let me know. Maybe my friend Zero can help you out. He's got me on this current account I'm playing on. He made it for me. I've made multiple accounts, but he somehow got really good at it. It's a good game, worth all, and at least, yeah, it's worth a try. It is definitely fun. The graphics, this is at its fullest capabilities. I'm just running it off of a Acer Predator laptop, but this is at its fullest capabilities, like stuff like that. There's a lot of cool things. Like, all these are awesome looking people. I love the character creation in this game is amazing. You could sit down, you can jump. Like, if you grew up on PSO, not being able to like jump in the slow ass walking / run speed or whatever, your character can dash, you can dodge, you can jump. With the gunner alone, I don't even have to do a combo system. There's no like time your combo presses. You can just hold down the button and just go ham if you want. You can also time your combos if you want to do your strong and weak attack. That's still here. But you don't have to. You can hold the button down. Let's do a free field. I like the bosses in this better. They're not... The bosses in PSO were kind of linked to a rail, kind of, where they had a combat. They did a certain set of attacks, and then they would have a, whatever. They would go back to all that, and they would just have a certain limit to attacks. For the first time in 3 years, this weekend, I am sure lost. Trust me, I was lost too when I logged back in to get back on this game. They brought me into a storyline about a freaking time travel and shit, but yeah, like... Bosses in this don't really seem to have like a set of attacks where they go do one group of things and then they do a bunch of other things. It's just awesome. It's hard to explain. Thank you, Zero Sacrifice, for the follow. See what I mean? PSO2, man. PSO2 is bringing me all the love. Oh man, now I'm dropping frames again. Milk is good when it comes to this game. I will definitely. Thank you for that, Zero. There's a lot that I need to learn, so if you guys have any tips for me, thank you. I'm far from a PSO casual, but, like, when it comes to PSO2, I'm definitely not great at it. I want to finish this. Bring back some memories. This game also has some classic enemies, and occasionally you'll hear old school music. And Falls in this to me is actually a lot cooler than me. Gotta go, everyone. Have a great, you too, Zero. You have a great 4th, my dude. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the follow and host. And I hope you shoot off a bunch of fireworks, my man. PSO, 3 weeks in a row, has been consistently getting me almost nearly up to 20-something people. Hey, I try my best. I've been doing YouTube-ish for about 5 years, so talking to myself is not a hard thing. And plus, you guys, I had a few people here already, so talking, keeping conversation going is have someone here to keep me covered. Hard mode. L1LB089. Same name, really. Oh, that's my mic. Wrong mic. Game music or my music. Let me lower both of them. Oh, game music, alright. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that... Nope, that's probably still pretty loud. It depends. Sometimes it's not loud, sometimes it is, because it depends on what's actually happening. Thank you for that information, though. It's hard to keep it at a consistent level, because sometimes some games that I play, like Dark Souls and other things like that, doesn't have a lot of music. Earlier I was doing Monster Hunter, which doesn't have a lot of music. Turn my mic. Unfortunately, my mic is at maximum. I may have to do some settings with the actual computer. That's why I like it in my face. I'll see what I can do, but thank you for that information. You guys are really the first to really mention things. Not a lot of people will tell me that stuff is low or high or whatnot. Thank you for that. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of good ways of using OBS. It's tough to manage. Good contesters have the game noise something close to this background. Oh, okay. I didn't want it to be that low. But yeah, I can do that. It probably needs to be lower to get to... I lowered it quite a bit. There's no way to pause these kind of games. Wish there was. But it's an online game. I'll lower it a bit more once I have a second. There's a way it could die. That's true, I could die again. I probably will end up dying eventually. And I don't really want to focus on that though. If I can just clear the room. Oh, you guys are awesome. I love you. Thank you. I got you guys. Don't worry. Oh Lord, y'all might as well kill me. All right, well, hold up. I can at least still move. See, the problem is PSO2, it brings, if I click out of the game, it not only can't let me play, but it also brings down the volume, kind of like an emulator. How's that? Oh man, see? I lowered it again and it's still pretty loud. I would assume. The meter is filling up. That's really when I'm doing things. I can bring it down even further. I don't know how much further you want it to be. So otherwise, it's going to be too soft when it's not doing anything. Yeah, that should be perfect. Hold up, guys. Yes? Hold up, guys. Sorry about that. Hope, yeah, it's a little better on your end. Oh, well, the softness is going to be... Oh, well, I failed that quest. It's a shame. That's a shame. It's alright. When it's not really a lot going on, it's going to be soft. But when they're shooting, it's going to be pretty amped up. So that's the problem that I have with that. Is that it's probably a little too quiet when nothing's going on. Alright, that should be alright. I didn't realize how loud it got for you guys, because I wish I can hear all that. It'd be easier if I can monitor it that way. Because I didn't want it to be too quiet. I also would like a little music in the background, but I can always stop playing the music that I have going on in the background if it doesn't really add anything. I just always had people asking for me to put music on, so I just made up a big playlist of like a bunch of anime and game music. If you guys listen with headphones, I apologize. Yeah, no, I do like having some music every now and then. If you can hear it, I'm playing some PSO music. You can see that on the music text on screen. You can see that it's PSO music. But it's nice if I don't want to listen to a game volume. Sadly, though, that's my alerts. My alerts are tied to the game's music, so I have to have that up too. But I'm glad that those are working now, because past few days, last week, any hosts I was receiving was not going through, and Zero Sacrifices host, I'm glad that popped up and actually sounded off. I didn't hear anything was going on before, and one of my close friends actually was trying to subscribe to me earlier last week, and that didn't show up, still didn't show up in Streamlabs. So that really pisses me off. But anyway. Yeah, just a lot of people were requesting music, whether it was actual music from YouTube or whatever, stuff like that. I do have a loyalty system, so every 10 minutes or so you'll see a photon drop, or a red box from PSO, a rare drop box pop up every 10 minutes or so. You'll be rewarded about, I think, 20 Meseta or something like that, 10 Meseta or 20 Meseta, something like that. And then I was planning to increase it every Monday for Meseta Monday, but I kind of been forgetting. But I'll try to implement that again. But it's, if you click that, or if you get points just for staying in chat, and if you want to see how many you have, just type Meseta. 20 Meseta. Thank you. Yes. I'm still getting used to the loyalty system. It's something I just recently implemented. If you want to see how much Meseta you earn, or how much you have total, you get them just by joining chat and being here. You can type Meseta, and you'll see the total of how many hours you've been here, how many Maseta you have, and what your rank is, because there's also ranking that I implemented, and that's based on your hours of watch time. There's also a fun thing that I implemented with my bot called, like, it's like little mini games, like boss fights. Like you can type like exclamation point battle or something like that, and it'll initiate like a boss fight with certain bosses or whatever, or there's like a free-for-all fight between like people in chat, stuff like that for you guys. You can I gotta add that to my list of commands, but if you want to see a list of all my commands, you can type in exclamation point commands, you can type in exclamation point schedule to see my schedule, stuff like that. You'll see all that if you do the commands. There's a lot I gotta add in. I slowly am starting to do all that now, and I've been streaming for about 2 years-ish, and I'm slowly getting bigger, slowly getting there. Hopefully now with this new job that I have, I can implement some more things, put some more money into the streaming life. Because YouTube is originally where I started putting all this money in, and I no longer do YouTube aside from putting all my content onto it. So if you want to see any content that I used to do with YouTube, you can go check out my YouTube channel, which is on my page below. If you scroll down, you'll see my YouTube, my Twitter, and all that stuff. Then there's all my Twitch videos, most of them. Some of them actually I forgot to upload, so stuff may not be complete fully. Like my Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough, which sadly is missing 2 episodes apparently. But either way, all my content will eventually be on YouTube. That way it doesn't just disappear. And then once I'm done with Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1 remaster, which I'm closer to, I am going to 100% Dark Souls 1, but once it's done, the first playthrough, I'm going to take it off my list and add in DBO and World of Warcraft, because I've been getting requests to play WoW. So I'm going to be doing some of that. And then eventually I want to swap out Pokemon Diamond for a Pokemon Leaf Green ROM hack of Dragon Ball Z. So stay tuned for a lot of that. There's a lot of plans happening. And then once my friend returns, we're going to be continuing Kingdom Hearts and Devil May Cry and whatever else other games. So, luckily for me, work doesn't really dampen my schedule at all, because I get off earlier. I used to get off around 4 o'clock and would have to wait till I get a ride home, which would be about 6 o'clock. Now I get off at 3, and then I get a ride home immediately. Alright, let's do some forest, because I want to get this stuff that I want. There's nefarious natives I need to kill. I do still play Bless. Yes, I do. Every week. I play Bless, Monster Hunter, PSO2, which is today. I play Blue Burst every now and then, because I'm getting kind of tired of it. I've been playing it a lot. I play Dragon Ball Fusions, Pokemon Diamond, Dark Souls Remastered, Dark Souls 3, and then my Friday and Saturdays are like Freedom Friday, and Retrospective Saturdays are like my retro days. Or if I miss a stream, I usually play it on Freedom Friday to make it up. What I've been playing on Freedom Friday was Dragon Ball HD Budokai, and my retrospective, been playing whatever stuff like Mega Man X or Mega Man Classic, Mario, stuff like that. Dev team for Bless has gotten better. They've been pretty bad with the game in the previous releases. I've heard. Actually, my last stream of Bless was actually pretty bad. The game kept crashing. I tried to go into the first dungeon for the story, where you go and get this badge for the dude, the king, and it just kept crashing, and then I had to actually go into Steam, and I would have to basically like re-download these files for the game, and then it worked. So the game was crashing on that front. So it's still pretty bad. I mean, I've had no experience with it in the past. So if you do, then you probably understand that that's pretty bad. Either way, it is fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun, but like, if that's the problem it's been suffering since beforehand, then it hasn't changed. I've actually heard about it not too long ago, probably like good 3 or 4 months ago, and I've been doing it once a week. You can check those out. They're all on YouTube. Most of them. They're probably still all on Twitch as well if you want to check them out, if you haven't already watched them. I'm enjoying it. It's just, yeah. It's pretty early then for a release here in the US. I just don't know how bad it was before. Judging by the way you're talking and how my friend described it, is pretty bad. I haven't had issues with it before until recently. It would crash here and there, and then I would get stuck in. There's one issue I had where I got stuck in a table. Probably one of the funniest scenes. I actually forgot to clip that. I should have clipped that. I hope someone did, but either way, that's probably one of the best. I got stuck in a table. It was hilarious. Let's deposit. Send to storage. Send to storage. Send to storage. I probably have a lot of W's in the storage now. Either way, I can figure that out later. I need to kill some various natives for this card to get this weapons I want, or whatever. Something new recently I've learned from Kowzy. If you're here, Kowzy. But either way, he's a dude who joined in last time, and it was a big help. No endgame content hacks were rampant. Item dupes crashing the market on stable server. Sounds about right. There's a lot of issues that I've encountered with the server crashing and things, but I haven't played the game very long, so I haven't really noticed a lot of that yet. I've noticed some crashes. If you've played the other releases, then you definitely know what more issues it has. I don't. But at least I enjoy it a little bit. I find it cool. I like the system where you can befriend mounts and shit. Pets and stuff. It's not bad. I guess the devs just don't know how to make a game then, or at least how to get it running smooth. I mean, I know nothing of video game making, unfortunately. Something I've always wanted to do, but I just wasn't very good at that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, I find it pretty fun. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream it for. One of my friends who actually wanted me to try it out, I paid for it and I played it, and he said he wanted to see quite a few streams, and he's one of my close friends of my brother and a family friend of mine. So I checked it out for him, and he requested me to do it, so here we are. I find it fun, at least. I don't know if you guys do or not. It was never fixed in the previous releases. That's sad. That is really sad. I hate all that kind of stuff, because that's how PSO kind of died out, was all the hacking and all the cheating and duping and all that stuff. That's how the console versions of PSO died out. That and PSO, Sega probably just couldn't pay for it all anymore, I'm not sure, but mostly because of all the cheating. Kind of sucks, because I miss console PSO days. Those were the days. At least there's not that much. At least there's not as much hacking and cheating on the private servers. There's some, but they've gotten kicked off. Good. At least I'm not dropping frames like I was earlier. Fucking Monster Hunter dropping frames like crazy. Isn't less than isn't an offline game, so keep. So that stuff should be kept to a minimum. Yeah, it's true. That is true. People are gonna find their way to freaking make the game worse for everybody. Just like once I was introduced to all the cheats and all the crap that PSO suffered at the time. They just had to ruin a good game for everybody. That's why I'm glad the private servers of PSO brought that back for me. I don't know if Bless will ever be fixed, but at least I can enjoy it for a good few streams before I stop playing it. For a while, and let it try to update itself. I hope you enjoy it, or at least enjoy it to what you can. Or have you enjoyed your fullest of it and then just got tired of all the bullshit? Because I'm sure it's gonna happen. Like any MMO, I'm just probably gonna lose interest or want to try other things. Because there's Dragon Ball Online, which is a Dragon Ball MMO that I really want to get more into, but its actual official server died out. So I want to try to play what I can of the private one. If you look at the history of PSO2, there was the ban wave that hit everyone that hacked PSO2. And then after that came the DDoS attack days where Sega just said, fuck it, regional PSO2 Japan. Yes, they did. Yeah, I remember that. Good old bad. I mean, Sega still can go fuck it too, because they just never released it here after all the time trying to say they will and all the bullshit. Now they just keep releasing it on every other console. While yes, we still have this version, and most people will probably not switch over. It's just kind of bullshit that we'll never get an official release here. I still would love one to this day. English PSO version, or PS4 version would be nice to me. That's just me. Get shot, dog. VLC media error pop-up. Go away. What am I playing tomorrow? I thought so. Phantasy Star 1 and Diamond. Tomorrow some Pokemon Diamond and Phantasy Star 1. Classic RPG versions of the old days that I did not grow up with back then. I did not grow up with the original Phantasy Star, nor did I grow up with the original Final Fantasy, both of which I am doing. Because I want to go through the entire Final Fantasy franchise as well as the original Phantasy Star franchise. And I never grew up with the classics. I didn't get introduced until Phantasy Star until the online version. And plus, I didn't even play the originals until the GBA re-release. There's a number of reasons why Sega didn't bring PSO to the West. Part of it was due to the contact. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of also the things they're doing with different people, yeah. But what can you do? I just would love it. It would make me happy. I've waited for so long. No answers finally until not too long ago that they finally decided to give us all the answers, and people probably figured it out. It's alright, at least we have this. And at least they're allowing us to play it. Could be worse. Could have still been region locked. Or could have been region locked permanently. I played it on and off since 2012, so I mean, I've been playing this game for a while, just not straight constantly. So that's why I've never really got anywhere past like 15 or anything. I definitely could have made a max character or whatever, but I've had way other things to deal with, personal life and girlfriends and other games and PSO, which is something I still play from time to time. That's why I never really got any further in this game. So, Scope is definitely going to be the highest level character I have until I swap over to my other character, which is my hunter character, Sango from Inuyasha. And then if I can figure out how to get PSO 2 ES, buying the Ark's cash off the freaking phone game, then I can definitely buy some more character slots. Which I did buy money off that, it didn't go to this game, so apparently I'm logged into a different account or something, or what, I don't know. Endgame is pretty boring. You're fine, dude. Endgame is pretty boring. Is it? I'm sure. I'm sure it gets boring. Hell, I haven't even been focusing on story. That's something I wanted to wait for till I'm just a higher level and just do it all at once. I've been enjoying just going through the levels, personally. Yeah. See, I don't remember ever accessing an account, though. I just remember getting into the game and boom. I was able to get to the login information afterward, but that's probably why. See, I didn't know that. Because by the time I got into an account, it was already... Nah. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, that didn't happen. I'll figure it out. I only wasted like $10 or something. Wasn't even that much, but still it sucks, but I'll figure it out. I just wanted to buy some stuff. Get a bigger room and all that. And get some outfits or something. I don't plan on spending that much money. As long as there's cool stuff, I don't mind spending actual cash on these kind of games. I'm not a pay-to-win player. Just for some extra stuff. Oh, I don't remember seeing fog in this level. I remember seeing thunderstorms and rain. Fog, that's interesting. All the time I play this, I don't remember seeing fog ever. Pretty thick-ass fog. Well, I'm sticking... Sorry I move a lot on my webcam. It's because I've been sitting in my chair been streaming for a long time, for a few years now, and I'm starting to develop like, oh, it's the PSE effect. Oh, okay. I don't often get that. No wonder I haven't seen it yet. And I've been... What just fell? What just fell? Oh. And I've been, my back end has been developing sores from my chair, and that's why I move around a lot. So sorry about that. My damn upscaler. While the fog is there, the forest... Ah, thank you. Yeah, PSE effect is not something I tend to care about, but I did not know that either. There's a lot of mechanics in this game that I either don't know about or don't care for. PSE burst are effects I knew about. It's just that I didn't. Hey, that's why I got you, am I right? I got you and other people who know more about this than me. Is it good? good. As long as it's helpful in quests, but... Ow. Ow. I'm so bad at dodging. It's good to keep an eye out for which PSEs are up. Oh, I know. I oftenly just... There's a lot of things that I just don't deal with. I'm starting to learn some of the mechanics and a lot more stuff. Trust me, there's a lot of mechanics in these kind of games that I never ever do. I'll get used to it in time. Oh, do I gotta kill with a different weapon or something? Is that what's going on? So I'm trying to get puddings. Shit. Is that what's going on over here? Pudding. I'm trying to go for this. Do I have to kill with... Do I have to just... Enemy appears in the following frequent quests. Driving in the rain. Do I have to... I think I get these weapons, or do I have to... Is that why I'm not getting it? Because they're not 71? Because it was leveling up before, now I'm confused. This is something recently I just started doing. Z's client orders. Where is she or he at? What was I doing? Man, surprisingly enough, client orders is not something I've been focusing on in this character. Ironically enough. Huh. In front of the cake. Thank y'all. Oh, her. I've run past you. I've run past you. Right, a 5th year anniversary badge exchange. So here, come back. Oh. Okay. Coronets, Darkers, and Dragonkin. Alright. Thank you. I will do that. I will do that. Who's getting married? Can it be me? Can it be me? Ouroboros. But yeah, the whole thing was put into something last stream I started getting into. Just 3 client orders and you get plus 30 weapon of your choice after you... Ooh, alright, thank you. Yeah, this whole thing with pudding too is something I started learning about last stream as well from a guy named Kowzy. So I never knew about this stuff. Never really cared at that point. Was just here to play. But there's a lot that I'm learning. So thank you for all the help I can get. Thank you guys. What the fuck? I also like this mag better than my hunter's mag, which is like a robot. Let's see. I completed you, completed you, completed you. in the Nibarian forest, huh? Hey, welcome, Cowsy. I don't know what quest to do. Yeah, I just did this rappy quest. That was very fun. It was interesting. It actually got me a golden ticket. I don't know what to really do. And if you finish off the bingo, you can get a... well, I'm close to finishing it off. I just need a Fang Banther. Banshee? Banther? For this one, I just need a Fang Banshee. Haven't had any luck finding him. I've been finding the Fang Banther though. I haven't found him. Blah. Time attack and very. That's what I've been trying to do earlier. That's what I was trying to do earlier. I'm gonna take the top right exit area 3 to fight Fang Banshee. What, in this one? Oh, top left leads. Okay. So top right. All right. The top right exit in area 3. I don't know that. Oh yes, I've done this a few times. Bunch of mobs in area 1 or area 2 is one of 4 bosses. So it doesn't matter which I in Rock Bear Guano there. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So it doesn't matter which one of the first bosses I fight, does it? Those monkeys are having a slap fight. What the hell are you guys doing? Doesn't matter which fight, they all lead to the same area 3. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm just trying to get that done. I'm also trying not to depress anybody either, so excuse me. Alright then, don't matter then. Area 3 has a bunch of mobs, but you wanted to... Okay. You know this commander word is in every stream, even my stream. I've been thinking the same thing. Because he's been in my stream for a while now, and including even after I'm done streaming, so has a few other people that are just sitting there. He also followed me, which I said thank you and never responded. Yeah, same for the skateboards. Both the longboard and the electrical version. They're host channels. And yeah, he followed me. I said thank you for the follow and no response. And have you seen a person named Cute Heel Girl as well? I've been seeing her in chat, but no avail to anything. She's been in chat for a while and nothing. Because people were talking about them earlier in another person's chat room as well. I would assume so. Because I've been seeing her in not only in my chat, but a few other people's chats. Interesting. I didn't know bots can follow. I mean, I know they can host. In fact, I used to have the electrical skateboards host me in the beginning, here and there. I've checked it out a few times. That's what got my number up a bit, but I don't do it now. So top right. Let's go. Brah. Depends on how good the program. Ah, well, I know nothing of that. Fortunately enough. Bots can do anything. Oh. Well, I know nothing of that. I wish ow. There you are. Oof! I wish I knew how to do bots better because I would like my bot to work in Discord. My bot only works in private messages. I can't get my bot to implement anything in Discord. Unfortunately, I don't know coding. There we are. Thank you, guys. I probably would have eventually have gotten him. I went to top left earlier. I fought Panther earlier. Ah! I would love for a little bot to be able to be implemented in Discord, but I find it stupid that these bots are there because you think, yeah, I know, and I always consistently say thank you so-and-so for being here, or thank you so-and-so for the follow, thank you so-and-so, da-da-da, and no response. So I've started to figure maybe they are bots, maybe they're just there to host you or whatever, but I didn't know until a lot of people started saying, hey, maybe these people are bots. And the fact that they've been constantly sitting in my chat with me not streaming is also a big clue that I started to be like, hey, maybe they're fake. I don't even know where they're coming from because they're in like a lot of people's chats that I'm known to be following and known to watch, and even a good chunk of my a few people I know that are personal friends of mine, as well as a few other friends that I'm meeting through streaming alone, such as you and my other guy Tyrus Bane and all that. So I think Cute Here Girl was originally in one of my friends' chats, and then she started coming into mine. Oh yeah, they've helped. Some of the skateboard channel actually helped me get affiliate. I used to get hosted. I used to do it. It was a host me channel. I used to do it, and it hosted me a few times with over 100 people. Not that a lot of them probably watch me now and probably only follow me because of, you know, that shit's follow for follow bullshit. But hey, it helped me get up to where I'm at. Everything else that I've been gaining is all on my own now. Well, the skateboards, they have their own channel that they actually host. You go to their channel and you type an exclamation point host me. Some of them might not, but they do, or at least Skateboard does. They might do other stuff on the side, but that's where I was getting hosted before. Oops, missed. Nice miss me. Destroy the legs. Hit the back of the head. Oh, itchy, itchy. Well, that view. I gotta get rid of some of this junk. Discard. Discard. If you don't want to miss, you can also do press Q. Oh. Well, that's... Remember, I'm using a controller. But it's not that I missed. It was because I wasn't locked on. But yes. Auto aim usually doesn't miss either unless you turn away. Yeah, no. I'm... That was completely my fault that I missed. But yes. I use a controller. I'm not big on keyboard. But no, it was completely my fault. I don't normally miss that bad. That was all on my end. You should watch me play PSO. Oh dear. That's all right. It's no big deal. Oh, I don't want to sell those. Sell those though. Yeah, I got doubles of those. Sell. Damn it, sell it. Ooh, sell. Keep. A shoot cookie. I want to get rid of... Sure, I'll send it to storage, sure. Get out of here. I'll do that another time. Send these to my bank. Send that to my bank. It is your summoner. The cookie, yeah. No, I know. I know. I've figured that out a long time ago. Which is, I've only really used a hunter and ranger. But yeah. I was very surprised when summoner was added to. I was like, what the hell? I can make Yuna? Don't worry, I'm not that noobish. slow on a lot of mechanics and things, but I'm not that dumb. Man, how has it not been 2 hours or more already? Jesus. By the way, if you want to send a group of items to the bank, etc., press shift. Ah. I can do that, but I don't really use keyboard. But I can do that, I guess. Sorry, I prefer controller. Too many buttons to remember for my dumb brain. I can't remember a lot of these controls. It's too much for me. I have a very bad short-term memory, and I don't like keyboard controls. You should see me play Bless. I'm very bad with keyboard controls, and I've slowly started getting better with it, if you consider that. And I've been playing console all my life, so... Whoa! I just spawned into an angel. Or a demon. Or a demon, I don't know. Oh. That's right, daily. Bless is a no-go for you. A friend of mine requested me to play that, and he also requested me to play with a keyboard. Well, it's a bigger MMO than this. So is DBO. So you're gonna see me play DBO with a keyboard. And my lord, I used to play that game with an Xbox controller. And that no longer works. Oh, whoops. Oh, I already fought you earlier. Graffiti in the hidden Lilliput. Graffiti in the casino. Oh, Omega Griffin? Falls Unar. Final goodbye, Breaker. Huh. Uh-huh. I don't have a ring. Perform an attribute strengthening an unknown item. Target Hans. By the way, you can check out my room if you want. Alright. Oh man, enemies I've never even heard of. What, did you update your room again? Do I have anything I need to do before I... Did you check out your room again? Or update your room? Oh, let's go look. I have to get into PSOES on my account. When I logged into it, it never gave me an option to actually go onto my main account, so I bought Arts Cash on it. Did I go to the wrong room? Did I go to the wrong room? And, yeah, it was the wrong account. That. Not team room. I hit visit room, huh? What? What? I'm gonna install some shit to your room. Ah. I see. I see. It's all good. Yeah, it looks like mine did too, because I bought a pass. Yeah, that's why there's nothing in here. My pass ran out then. So I bought one. Yeah. It's all good. But I gotta get onto ES with my main account. 'Cause it never gave me the option to. God, this game already has too much for me. This is why I don't play big MMOs. This is why I don't care a lot of the times. Alright, where's this graffiti? What do I need to find here? I don't even know half of these enemies. I fought Falls Hunar before. I never even fought the Griffin or this thing. I don't think. No, I have not. That thing, I fought Falls before. Hunar. You can get a lot of room passes and shop pass from fun points. Yeah, no, I've bought one before, but it ran out already. This was last week. I did this after we stopped. Never played, never fought you. Fashion catalog I can do. Never fought you. I don't know where to get a ring. Can fight you. Perform an attribute strengthening on a weapon, on an item. Brahada I can do. Assault warrior. Never fought. I can fight you. Target difficulty. Okay, quest clear memories beyond. Acquire title, Darkfall's Elder Resurrection Destroyer. Can be obtained by acquiring the Ambus quest, Resurrection of Darkfall's Elder with S rank or higher, normal plus difficulty. Defeat King in the Messenger's Shooter, found in the casino area. For endless, you need to get to be 60 if I got it right. Oh, okay. Oh lord. Then a lot of this is going to be something I'm not doing for a while then. Find the hidden Lilliput graffiti in the casino area. Something about Messenger's Shooter. Way too much for me. Shove it up your ass. Where is this graffiti and what's this shooter thing? Nah. Free drink stand. I only care because you've told me to do this, otherwise I wouldn't. Take the balloon and fly to teleport you use by the... Take the balloon, you take one of these? Take the balloon and fly to teleport you use to go to... Oh, the gate. Hello. One of these? This is... What the fuck? What the hell? Where am I going? Oh, I guess it's fun. How high does this thing go? Well, the ceiling, I guess. Ah! So the teleport I use to go to the gate. So why do I have to take a balloon to that teleport? Do I have to just... I'll figure that out. I'm about to get off here. What's this? Oh. Is that where that graffiti is? Or is that where something else is? Yeah, you're just shops. Ah. So then it's one of these balloons and I just take it. Alright. Alright. So then where's the... Why is he gotta be so dumb? Defeat King Mesaton in the Mesaton shooter. Yeah, that'll be a... If you want to, it's just, I'm getting tired. But if you want to, you don't have to. I just wish this game was easier for me, that's all. A lot of things in this game that I'll never learn. It's all too much. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, guys. Helping out a... I'm not a noob, but helping out a person who's not exactly experienced with this game. Oh, there it is. I don't know. Oops. Didn't know it was one of these. Nah. I'll do it after that. What the fuck am I doing? I see. Damn. Bah! Bah. This is interesting. Ah. Must have break that before he comes out of it. almost done with this. Ah, alright. Sorry, sir, I didn't know you were supposed to not be hit. Oh. Wow. I see. Alright. I wasn't even paying attention to all the coins in the bottom there. Alright, that's okay. So I failed. But anyway, I now know that a little bit more. Where are you? Sorry for that detour. Hey, there you are. Go away. What the fuck? Ah, it's all good. Where'd you go? Oh, okay. Your character just teleporting out of nowhere scared. How do you move? How do you do that? What? What? I don't know what I'm doing. What? I'm confused. Change what now? What? I feel dumb now. Whatever. Ah, you said change it. I don't know what you mean. I hate being dumb on stream. Oh. Oh. That's graffiti? Thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a sticker I was looking for. That I would never have noticed. Well, I guess it's a Lilliput, but I would never have noticed that it was a sticker. I thought it was literal graffiti. Alright. Now I just need to beat the king or whatever in this. And then fight all these enemies that I've beaten before and some of these newer ones. I can figure that on my own time. I'm gonna get off for the night. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm getting tired and I got work tomorrow. I'll be on with some Phantasy Star and some Pokemon Diamond tomorrow. Y'all have a great one. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for all the help, guys. You make them noodles. Love y'all. Before we go, though, let's do the raid.
Like on a stormy sea, you are in too deep. I say the tide will surely turn. You say it is hard to let it be. Baby, holding on
Enjoy
is
some
the only
striking lightning. He is currently playing World of Warcraft.
love will never make
Awesome.
it. You should
Enjoy some WoW. I'll definitely be playing that soon. For my first time ever. Along with some DBO. Once Dark Souls is done. Once Diamond is done, I'm going to be moving out to some Fire Red Rocket. Peace, everyone.